with us Mr. Salman from Masters of Nagpur to give demonstration on ERP module for the conduction of mid-semester examination. We request you all to kindly concentrate and understand each and every functionality of the module from both ends, that is from faculty panel as well as from student panel, so that you can also able to guide students. We already conducted demo of the same module in HOD HOI meeting. After discussion with HOD HOI and Vice Chancellor, we are planning to conduct a university mid-semester examination on ERP. So it is required to understand first. So finally, without taking more time, I request Mr. Salman to start the demo. For any query and suggestion related to the this particular module, you can mail at sviit@swiv.edu.in after the demonstration. So I request all the faculty to kindly understand the module first. Yes, Salman, over to you.
Yes, sir. Sir, my screen is visible?
Yes, yes.
So everyone, I am using faculty login. So from faculty login, we will create the question pattern and examination. So just I am using one of the faculty login here. So in the faculty login, you will be able to see the e-learning module. So where we have to first select the course, for which course we are going to create the question bank, and we are going to conduct the examination for which courses. So whatever the courses that assigned for you for this particular current session, so you will able to get that list here like this, and just we need to select the course. So I have selected one course name here. So for this course only, I am going to create the question bank. So now we have to create question bank here. So to define question bank, we have a link here, create question bank. So two type of question bank we can create here. One is objective, another one is descriptive. So in the objective side, we can define the question and the choices available for that particular question. Maximum 6 options we can provide, and which one is correct, that we have to map it here. So I will open one of the question here in the edit mode. So already defined question you will able to see in this grid. In the last minutes, you will get the list here like this, whatever the question that you have defined for this particular subject. If you want to remove some question, you can remove here. You can use the delete option, or you want to edit some question, you can edit here. So I have opened one of the question here in the edit mode. So you can type any topic here like set 1, set 2, module 1, module 2, module 3, or any specific topic. If a question is belong to suppose accounts or some other topic, so that you can mention here. And the question type is of text and image. So both option we can select. If we are providing image in the option, so suppose some are the image that identify image or solve this image, or some answer is in the form of image only. So in that case, we will select the image option here. So one if selected image, then upload options for options as well as for question will be enabled here. You can see. So here we can upload that particular option against that particular choices that we are giving for the particular question here. So same as for text, we can type the question. So this text editor will be used here. So here we can type the question like this. Then we can provide the option. So suppose one option, second option, then third. So maximum 6 we can have here, and which one is correct, so that we have to map it here. So system will accordingly calculate the result based on the answer submitted by the student for this particular question. So each objective question is of 1 mark. So system will automatically calculate the results. So this is the question definition, and while doing the defining the question, if any mathematical equations are used, then you can use the editor here, advanced mathematical equation editor here. So we need to create and define the equation. So in the text editor, we cannot directly create the equation. So we have to use this tool. So we can use it here like this. So whatever equations are there, you can use that symbol and you can create. And just we need to copy that equation, and we can paste that in the text editor that we have here in the question text editor. So we can simply paste that equation. So likewise, we can define the equations and all in the form of question. So this is related to the objective question definition. Same, we can define the descriptive. So in the descriptive, just we need to type the topic name, question, and their marks. So here choices will not be available as the form of question is descriptive. So we can just type here the questions and we can assign the marks. Suppose some question is for 5 marks, 6 marks, 8 marks, or 10 marks. So whatever is there, that maximum marks is 10 for a single question. Likewise, we can define the descriptive question. So student will type the answer against that particular question from their login for the descriptive test, or they can upload the handwritten copy in the form of PDF format. So I will explain that here. So this is the question definition pattern. So once equation is defined, then this is the manual question. So someone asked the question that color would be black. No, it will be just I have selected all here, so that is it is appearing. So it will be clearly visible. Now we also have a import utility here. So we can create questions one by one here by using this form, or we can upload it in the form of Excel. So import utility is there. So standard format is there. In the standard format, we can define the questions. So you can see here the questions are, and we can this is the format. So just we need to type the question here. Then there are options. So maximum 6 are there. So that we can provide whatever we want to have for that particular question, maximum 3, 4, 5, or 6, and which one is correct. So that we have to enter here the correct option number. So number is, you can see here in the text we have answer 1, answer 2. So that number you have to enter here. So means 1 is correct or 2 is correct, and the topic of that particular question. So like I said, module 1, set 1, set 2. So whatever is there, you can define here. So without means the questions having images or equation. So those type of question we can define here and upload in the bulk. So the question containing some equation that we have to create, so that we have to define it one by one using this form, create question bank. So this is how we can create and define the question for our particular course. Then we have to define the exam. So test creation option will be there. So here two type of tests that we can create. One is objective, another one is descriptive. So both we have to create separately. So I am creating one here, objective test. So we can have any name for the test here. Then we have to define the start date and time of that particular exam. So on the defined time only, student will be able to start the test. Duration of test is 25 minutes. So the time we have to define here, date and time. Then we have to select the question here. So to select the question, we have two options. One is random, another one is manual. So in this side, you will be able to see here this topic wise question detail. So what question bank we have. So in the topic name wise question will be appear here, the count. So in this particular topic, there are 10 questions. And in this particular topic, module 1, 10 question is there. So we can select it from here. Suppose I want to select 4 from module 1, 5 from module 2, 6 from module 3. So likewise, I can enter and select the question. This pattern of question selection, it is called as random. So system will randomly pick 5 questions out of the 10. So any 5 question system will take here. And manual option is also there where faculty can select a specific question. So in the manual, you will be able to see all questions here. Like you can see here, whatever the question that we have created, it is appearing here. So we can select individual question like this. If faculty want a specific question for their exam, so they can select here. If they want a randomization, so they can use the random option. डेट एंड टाइम वंस हमने टेस्ट डिफाइन कर दिया है, मीन्स वंस टेस्ट इज डिफाइंड, देन वी कैन अपडेट इट हियर. बिफोर starting of test we can edit and modify the test. Once it is started, then we cannot modify the duration of that test. So likewise, we have created here, we have selected the question from this particular question bank 4, 5, 6 randomly, and the student list. So all the registered student of that particular course, for that particular course will be appear here. We can select all student. If we want to have a group wise examination for particular group of student, so we can select those student, or we want to have for all, we can have it all for all students here. So this is the student selection. Then if we want to display the result just after the test, so we have to click this option. So student, if a student submitted their test, then he will get the result instantly on the screen if this option is selected. Then allowing malpractices. So here means the browser restriction is there. If a student minimize their browser during the examination, then how many times we are allowing it. So we can allow it for 5 times. More than 5, system will be terminate his test directly. So this is a security feature, means the browser restriction is there. So student can't move to any other window while doing an examination, while appearing for the examination. Then we have an option of applying full randomization. Full randomization means the options that we are providing for a particular question, A, B, C, suppose A, B, C, D, suppose 4 option we have for single question, then that options will get shuffled between these students. Means each one of them will have a different set of options. Means it will not be same for all students. So options are also shuffling here. Then we have to transfer here the question that we have selected. Now I have selected 15 question here. So just we need to click on this arrow. So this is the test creation form. We have to define test duration. We have to select the question. Then we have to select the student. Then we have to apply the randomization and then browser restriction count. And then we can submit it here. So this test I have created. If I want to modify, I can modify by using this edit option. Now I will open this using now how it will appear at student. So I will open one of the student login here. So student also has to select the course in this module e-learning. So here also notification section is there. Student will be able to see all upcoming events. So they can click here in the notification icon. So they will be able to see here the upcoming examination, upcoming assignments. So in the, you can see here that upcoming currently activated test for this test. So that I have created just now. Then I have to select the course here. So student will select the course, particular course. Now it can appear for the exam in this view test panel. So here type of test that he is appearing, that he has to select objective, descriptive. Accordingly, the active test will be listed here. To start details, student has to click on this test name. Now test window will open like this. You can see the test window. This will be at the student and the student will appear the same from any devices, mobile, browser, tablets and all. So this is question wise. They will able to see the questions, means one by one only. Then you can have a choice here, and then you can submit and continue to next. Save and next button is there. So likewise, student can submit his answers. If he is not confirmed for sure this particular answer, he can mark that question as review. You can see in the preview panel, the student will be able to see how many questions he has attempted and how many is marked as review and how many is left. So skip question is also there. If for this particular question, student don't want to answer right now, is not confirmed, then he can skip that question. So the skip count will also appear here as highlighted in the different color. You can see. Then one by one, student will attempt the questions. Now I am switching my screen. So if I switch here, suppose I minimize the browser, then system will show the warning messages like this. Please do not switch window while test is in progress. Doing so 5 times, that 5 times we have allowed. So beyond 5, it will get terminated directly. So he will not be able to attempt the test. So he can't move his test window. So the correct answer that we have mapped for this particular option, it will be same as it is. So that will not get changed. That a unique option ID is there. So system will identify that particular. So likewise, student will submit and faculty also can review the live test from their login. So their login, they will able to see the all student list, means though live preview is option is there. For the particular test, they can select and how many students are appearing and how many are absent and what is their progress. So they will able to see here. So right now one student is only attempting the test, and this is their 15 question was there and he has attempted. So faculty will also can see the status from their login and what is the status of test, whether it is completed or whether it is pending. So it will appear here like this. And option student list, they will get here like in this panel. So this is at faculty and they can have a live preview. And this is at student end. So the student will get warning messages whenever he switches his screen. So now I am attempting the test here like this. If a student wants to go back to a particular option that he has marked for review, so third option he want to check, so he can directly jump, he can click here and he can directly jump on that particular question. Now I want to go back to 11, I can go back here like this. So just jumping is also allowed here. So for ease of student. So likewise, student will attempt the test. Finish button is there. So student can finish their test by using that option, and they will the result option that we have enabled during the creation of test and exam. So because of that, the student is able to see the result here on this screen. You can see here the 15 question was there. Answered by the student is 9. Wrong count is 9. Not answer count and the score. So they will get the score in the last like this. So this is related to the objective exam. Same we can create the descriptive. So by using the same option, the test creation, just we need to click on this type of test, the descriptive test we are creating. And you have to enter the test name. Same we have to define here the date and time. Then you have to select the questions here for test. then student save, then we have to transfer here. So randomization and all option is not applicable in the descriptive test, as a student has to type the answer or has to upload the attached and handwritten copy. So now I have created one descriptive test. So at student test, it will appear on the test link here. So student will select here descriptive. So that descriptive is just I have defined it. It is appearing here. I can select that by clicking on test name. Then test window will open like this. Student will be able to see the remaining time for that particular test. This is all questions that we have defined and selected for this exam. Here a student will attempt that question wise. So a student has to click on this red arrow button. Then text editor text box will be open. Here a student can type his answer for this particular question like this, or he can upload the handwritten copy. Either here browser option will be enabled when it is while for the upload. So he can type his answer in the paper and he can convert it to PDF and he can upload that PDF here. So question wise PDF he can upload, or he can upload combined PDF for all questions. So both option will we can have for this type of test. If I am typing here, so I have to save here one by one. You can see here the save question is highlighted as green. So likewise we can attempt the test for descriptive. So after a student can submit descriptive test here. So once submitted by the student, faculty can evaluate the answer from their end. So mark entry provision is there for descriptive. Faculty can see the question wise answer given by the student and accordingly they can enter the marks. So this option will be at faculty and mark entry for descriptive test. So what are the tests that just you can see the test that I have created and submitted right now. It is appear here. So what was the total question count and what was the total marks? It is appearing here. So on check test, we have to click here to see the details of student. So appeared student list will be visible here. So right now only one student has attempted this test. To see the details, answer means attempt history of this particular student, we have to click on action button. So we will able to see his all question here that he has attempted. So only 2 questions he has attempted for this particular test. Now to check the detailed answer given by this particular for this particular question, we have to click on again action button. Then we will be able to see here the answer typed by the student in this panel, view panel, and then faculty can enter the marks accordingly. Suppose the question is for 7 marks. Now on evaluation, we are entering the marks. Like suppose he is getting 2 marks only for this particular question. We can add the remarks also. If it is an uploaded, then the download provision will be available here for faculty. They can download, and by evaluating the answer, they can accordingly enter the marks. So likewise, evaluation will be done question wise. Here you can see the 2 marks is for this particular question. And for the second question, I can select here. You can enter the marks. So question wise mark entry faculty has to do here for descriptive. So after this is the descriptive mark entry provision. Once the marks entry is completed, then you can download the complete result report here by using this result option. So for this particular course, how many is the exams that we have conducted, you will be able to see here all exam names and you can download it for a particular exam. So appear student list, you can see in the grade along with their marks, total marks and obtained marks. And then we can generate the PDF report as well here. So likewise, you will get report of exam for this particular course. So all student who has attempted, that list will appear here. And same as for descriptive. So descriptive report you can also generate here for all students. Along with the date and time. Date and time is also system is capturing. So at what time student has submitted the test. So these are the reports that you can generate, and also an answer sheet copy of a particular student you can see and down you can generate. Means you want to see all his option wise attempt, means what answer he has submitted. So if you want to see that, you can generate here the answer sheet copy. In this answer sheet copy, you will get the all questions of that test and what was the option that student has selected and which one is the correct that we have mapped. So that is all that will also appear here, and accordingly right wrong calculation will be done, and whatever the marks is there, so that will appear here. So answer sheet copy you can generate here. So here just we have to select the course, then we have to define the question bank. Either we have to define it manually or we can upload the Excel format, and then we have to define the exam by using this test creation option. Then a student will attempt exam from their login, and then we can generate the relevant reports apart from the system. So anyone has any query related to this? If image is there in the question, then we can import that image here. Import option is there already at the time of creating question bank. If the question is of image type, then we can upload here. Image option we can select. Then we can upload here by using browse option for question as well as for options that we are providing. If option is also in the image format, in that case only image option will be used. If question is image and answer is a text, answer type is text, then you can use the text option only. You can directly simply copy paste the image in this text editor like this, and you can provide the answers here. So if combination of text and image, then you have to use this option. If it's totally an image based, option is answer, question is also image and option is also image, then you can use image upload option. In descriptive, we can have a different marks for each particular question. Excel upload is there for objective test. It is already there. We can prepare and we can, the import option is there. We can upload that Excel by using this import utility, import question bank. So just we have to select here, we have to browse and we have to submit this Excel. Excel standard format is there. You can download, and this format you can see, this is the format. In this format, you can prepare your question bank and you can upload it here. Copy option is not there. We can we have to create another test for different student list. if we are setting both tests at the same time, student can appear, but to appear both type of test at the same time, it will be difficult for them. But system you can run, you can define with the uh, we can define same time test in the system, but you have to provide more time for both tests in that case. Yes, if you set one count, if student you don't want the student to open any browser, then one time it will allow, another time system will terminate his test. So it depends on faculty, what faculty want to set the count. So in the evaluation, you will have an option here, mark entry for descriptive test. Here against a particular test, you will get the student list. So these are the test name that we have conducted for descriptive type. You will get here that list. On check test, you have to click, student list will appear. Then you have to go one by one for all students. So you have to click on action button. Then all attempted question will be appear here by that particular student. And then you have to see a detail by clicking on this action button. So you will able to see the answer given by the student, and then accordingly you can enter your marks. The program means actually subjects. So it is, we are defining question by for particular subject. So whatever the subjects are there, so we have to define it for all subjects individual. So to draw diagram in descriptive answer, we are that option is not there. And student can only type the answer, but we have provided, we can provide upload utility. So we can draw the image on paper and then convert it to a PDF, and you can upload the same. Mixed provision is not there right now to have a unique this common exam of objective type and descriptive type. Right now that feature is not available. You have to conduct it separately. Hello, Jigyasu sir. Hello, Anand sir, Jigyasu sir.
हाँ सर मत
हाँ सर, सेशन तो ऑलमोस्ट एंड हो गया, तो जो क्यूरीज थी वो भी एड्रेस हो गई है।
सलमान, सम ऑफ द क्वेश्चंस हैं अभी इसमें चैट बॉक्स में, तो ठीक है, मतलब वो तो सिंपल क्वेश्चंस दिख रहे हैं, उनके हम
कुछ के आंसर कर दिए हैं सलमान ने ऑलरेडी।
हाँ
अच्छा,
सर, मैंने सबको आंसर किया ही।
और भी कुछ स्पेसिफिक क्वेश्चंस अगर हैं तो जो है मेल कर देंगे फैकल्टीज, तो अकॉर्डिंगली फिर अपन उसको रिप्लाई करेंगे, ठीक है।
हाँ सर, फैकल्टीज को सर एक मॉक टेस्ट हम लोग सजेस्ट कर, मॉक टेस्ट क्रिएट करके देखे पूरा उस पर, तो
ठीक है,
वो बेटर रहेगा उनको फिर अंडरस्टैंडिंग के लिए।
ठीक है। तो मॉक टेस्ट हम कब करवा स्टार्ट कर सकती है फैकल्टी?
सर एक बार मैं इंटीग्रेशन स्टेटस चेक कर लेता हूँ न्यू पैटर्न का, और वैसे मैं इन्फॉर्म कर देता हूँ सर को।
ठीक है, चलिए,
कैसे से।
ठीक है। ओके, थैंक यू सलमान, थैंक यू टू ऑल द फैकल्टीज।
थैंक यू सर,
थैंक यू,
थैंक यू एवरीवन।
थैंक यू सर।
थैंक यू।